The holidays are supposed to be a time of joy, but you've got to be smart and you've got to pay attention, especially when it comes to your decorations and trees. Tulsa Fire Chief Michael Baker is here this morning with some reminders about this holiday season. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Glad to be here as usual.
A lot of us love to decorate. We love to hang lights. We love to buy, I have an artificial tree, but a lot of people get the real trees. What are kind of some of your, I guess, overall issues that fire departments see this time of year?
Yeah, it's a great time to talk about fire safety in general. It'd be amazing fact to know that a lot of candle fires occur on one day of the year, December 25th.
Right.
And so if it just candles and around trees especially. But folks like to have candles in their home. A lot, you know, of table settings and things like that have candles. And they're very decorative, but too close to live trees especially. And even some of our artificial trees are combustible. Secondly, when you are, you know, if you haven't put your tree up yet, always inspect the cabling and the cords on your lights. If you don't have a pre-lit tree, if they get frayed, they can create an arc or heat up and cause a combustion of your tree, which is not good. And then obviously when you are decorating, it's always a good time to remember too about ladders. So I use a stool to get up and put the star on the top, or maybe hang some garland or something like that. As I get older, I'm even more unstable, and I use ladders for a profession. So it is a good time to have ladder safety, and make sure you have someone holding it, steadying you, and don't do it alone. Make sure if you do have an accident, you want somebody at home to help you.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, we're seeing some of this video. It's extremely dramatic, but I think it's worth the reminder that it can happen. You don't want that to be the thing that destroys your holiday, that ruins your Christmas experience. And so a little bit of common sense probably does go a long way. If you have that real tree, just making sure that it doesn't dry out super quickly. So
making sure that you have a good full water container, checking the water daily, and sometimes if you have pets, more than once a day, to make sure they're not using the tree. That's correct. And then the additional part is after Christmas. Don't let the Christmas tree stay in your home for more than just a day or so. They will dry out rapidly, and then you have an ongoing, in fact, your fire risk would increase as that tree gets drier. So make sure at least by the 30th of December that your tree is out, and then it's disposed of properly.
One of the things that I heard recently, you guys talking about, the lithium-ion batteries. There are gifts that you may be given, and for you guys as firefighters, the heat is even more intense than just a regular fire. Absolutely,
and it is a great time to talk about lithium-ion batteries in general. So a lot of folks will be buying electronic devices, toys, and most all of them are powered by lithium-ion batteries. It's a large amount of energy in a very small battery. And so when they overcharged, or when they're not disposed of properly or used properly, they are a high risk for fire. So one of the most important things is, especially if you give a toy as a gift, make sure that you're using the cord that comes with the device. And then if you have to later on buy a cord that just says charger, you know, sometimes those are not the best for that device. We don't want the electronics inside overcharging, because overcharging causes heat, which causes battery failure, and then we have a fire. If you get a scooter or an e-bike, make sure that they're being charged in outside if you can, because you don't want them definitely inside of a property or a living space that you would have. They can off gas if they get hot, and then they can erupt in flame rather quickly. So make sure you charge properly, you do not overcharge, and then if you do have batteries that are old or you remove from a product, dispose of them properly. Don't throw them in the trash, the regular waste. Use a disposal bin like at your Home Depot or Lowe's store, or a place that you know you frequent that is recycling.
Yeah, I just recently had to change the batteries on the key fob. You know, it's not even a holiday related thing. And just even buying the battery, I will tell you, I was grateful how challenging it was to get into the packaging, because I know little fingers and children, that's been an issue, that they swallow a battery, and just, I mean, the dangers that come with that. So
opened a pack the other day and looked at it. Why would there be a child warning on it? Because it looks attractive, and you might want to put it in your mouth.
Exactly. All right, we want everybody to have a safe holiday season, so great reminders there. I'm anticipating firefighters, though, with the ion batteries are having to do new training or new even equipment.
Lots of new training. It's still a new and emerging technology for us. How we fight those in vehicles. We look at homes that are being designed with storage systems in them. So big challenge for firefighters as we go on.
Great to see you. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you in 2024.
You bet.
All right.